Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3. This would be part 30 of our Let's Play. In the last episode, we arrived here at the Asari convent to find just... It's not a great place. There's huge, like, mutated Asari things that the Reapers are, I guess, creating, and it's just a convent full of Ardite Yakshi.
As soon as I was able. Shepard.
So we'll just have to see what happens.
My youngest. She and her sister Rila are Ardite Yakshi. They have been...
Again, like...
What?
I said this in the last episode, but like, Morinth was an Ardite Yakshi. Rila was an Ardite Yakshi. Why would you have the third? Unless you're saying like they're triplets, but they're not. I don't even think Rila and Valera are twins.
They're turning us into those monsters. Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
Like, the Ardite Yakshi innocent? Why would you think anything else?
Sorry that the Ardite Yakshi were to blame for the attack.
This is our home.
Why would you think that, though?
Most of us are grateful to be here.
That's right.
The monastery is a place Ardite Yakshi can achieve peace.
Valera speaks truthfully, Shepard. I vouch for her words.
Again, I point out, like, do they not try and do the sex with each other and end up killing each other? Is that not a thing? I guess, like, maybe, but I don't really understand why that's just never been a thing.
Then we have to find Rila fast. The Great Hall has a bomb in it.
A bomb? Didn't you come to rescue people?
I guess at the monastery, like, everyone knows that everyone's an Ardite Yakshi, but out in the wild, they wouldn't.
Stop to help anyone.
Valera?
Yes, mother.
I'm sorry.
Valera!
It's just so cool that, like, all the Asari are super biotically powerful.
She's looking for Rila.
Well, duh. I like how all the Asari can just sort of, like, float as well. That's not even a biotic power. That's just kind of a thing they can do. Like, it is a biotic power, but, you know, it's like, has no application aside from just being chill. Okay.
Was beautiful before the Reapers came.
I'll be honest. Nah. I disagree. I don't think it was that good before the Reapers came. The walls are still very bleak. Like, I wouldn't go as far to say, oh yes, this place was amazing before those Reapers got here. It was beautiful. Nah. It was probably fine. Did you guys just not know? Oh no, you're gonna eat the body. Don't eat him. Stop it. Don't you. Wait, what are they getting barriered by? Stop trying to eat that body. Stop. That's bad cannibals. I know you're called cannibals, but Jesus, guys, have a bit of chill. Is there something in this room? Something good? Ooh, shoulder pads. Oh, we need to go through our armor and make some choices. I think we do have a pretty good set of armor. Like, I think we just focused basically shields, but maybe we just start focusing like pistol damage or something if we can, or power damage. Probably isn't a terrible idea. Because how often do we really run out of shields? Like, I guess every now and again we get absolutely pounded, and it's great that we have the shields, but just not as a rule. Looked over this year's candidates for supervisor visits to Thessia. I'm approving everyone but Yanis. She's impulsive, cunning, and worst of all, a romantic. Find me a worse combination to let outside our walls. I find it suspicious she was even nominated. Let's look into that and pray it's not Yanis manipulating another infatuation. It takes a great deal of time and effort to persuade Thessia's government to let our best students visit their own homeworld. Unless Yanis matures, she won't be among them. Interesting. Jethro, I had the new girl put in a holding chamber. The Justicar who brought her to us, Justicar Fora, said she had trouble convincing the prisoner coming to the monastery was necessary. This may explain why the girl lashed out at her guards. She's lucky Fora wasn't here for that. The Justicar's code would have demanded an execution. I'll question some other Justicars on the level of coercion Fora is permitted to use by the code. This isn't the first time her captures arrived here terrified out of their wits, but it will certainly be the last. Nice. Okay, so whoever the Asari matriarch here is, like, cares, which is, considering Ardat Yakshin again, like, they don't have a good rap. You know, that's pretty good. Oh god, not another one. Bonk. I'm just gonna duck here. I don't want to get the shoots. Hit it with everything. God, Banshees just kill you so quick. Damn it. Ow, ow. We are getting hammered. I'm not going to revive Liara, probably. Like, she can wait. I don't really need her help to kill these guys. There we go. We can get her up now that we're sort of clear. Again, don't super need her help for this. Apparently she's just Banshee bait as well. Which I guess makes sense. You know, they're Ardat Yakshi. She's a hot Asari. You know, I get it. I can see why they would be attracted to murdering her. It's just kind of what they do. I'm not going to bother checking in here. It's just a battlefield. Hello? Okay, so now we've caught up to where... Again, the other two just, like, floated down.
The Asari should have rid themselves of the Ardat Yakshi.
Well...
Rid themselves. You mean kill.
My people
Probably.
never let such monsters walk among them.
They didn't care for the competition.
Yeah, that's it. I was gonna make, like, that comment. I'm just like, is that just because you're pretty much all monsters, apparently? Like, you just wouldn't let monsters like this among you because you'd be like, that's not weird. It's just kind of fucking normal. We don't even know how the Protheans breed. They all looked pretty much the same. I mean, I know he's like super, you know, all about the vengeance and everything, but he doesn't seem super interested in breeding. Although I guess once again, we're all like the developing races, so it'd be like being attracted to a dog or a monkey. You know, not super appealing.
Rila cannot hear us.
Look, she's still alive.
Nah, why are you doing that? We're just gonna play with this bomb. Okay, well, she's awake. She looks a bit weird. Okay. She seems bad. The Reapers seem to have done something to her.
Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Must be a very slow process, though, if they've begun it, but she still looks pretty chill.
The detonator.
Commandos would have had one. We've got to find...
That's right. That was their whole plan, was to set off this bomb. We'll find one. Guys?
Later.
Yeah, we'll, deal with the army of Banshees right now. Oh my god, I don't know if there's enough bullets in the world for this. Here, hold this. Get out of here, Husk. Oh god. I know that they have an instant kill attack. I have been hit with it more than enough times. Ha, nice try. Alright, I just want this back. No. Can you guys all stop shooting at me? What did I ever do to you? Or rather, what did I do to you more than the other two did? Oh, shit. Go away. Go away. I don't need. Boom. Hold this. I think I just got one of them. Boom. Whew. So Banshees, they're pretty tough. Not my favorite. I think they are like the strongest Reaper unit, barring like Harvesters and stuff, which are sort of bosses. They're not supposed to be just generally fought. You do fight a lot of Banshees though. So they are just sort of like a basic unit.
Solaire, go. Take the elevator.
They're like an elite unit, but
Rila, what are you doing?
they're very strong.
It's too late for me. There are hundreds.
They're just hard to kill. Barriers are hard to penetrate. Like shields, not that bad. Oh, you had the detonator. Okay.
Move!
No! Rila! I love you.
No.
Rila!
I forget what happens if you don't have Samara here. I forget what the difference is. I feel like you don't save Rila. No, wait, Falaire. I think you don't save Falaire. I think they both die. God, I love the whole idea of like the Reapers just transmuting and mutating and just making like the horror version of every race in the galaxy. It's kind of fun. Like, it's very effective. Because the Banshees are just... Oh, they make me uncomfortable. Oh, like in the long fingernails. Also, just quietly, if they become turning her into a Banshee, I feel like the other Banshees wouldn't have bothered to kill her. Like, they could have just waited. You know, they didn't stop the bomb going off, so it's not like they apparently understood there was a bomb. They just killed her because... reasons?
Rila, it wasn't even time to say goodbye.
Oh, I remember this now.
Rila's will was extraordinary, as was her.
Ah.
We left her to die.
Because it's what happens next that you have to think.
Rila made her choice, and it has reminded me of what is truly important. Why I swore I'd lay down my life.
To protect everyone from you.
Falaire, the code demands
Yeah.
that Yakshi cannot live outside a monastery that
Oh.
no longer exists.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Shepard. By the Justicar's code, there is only one way to save Falaire.
Mother, no!
My daughters, you were all so much stronger.
No, we're not letting this happen. Ah.
Go.
What are you doing?
And that was it, like,
Claim the code.
By throwing your life away?
the code says that she can't, yeah.
You won't have to.
Falaire?
I'll stay here. Home. No matter what's become of it.
I love, like,
The monastery.
I love the characterization
I don't need a building to honor my own code.
of Samara in this one versus the second one. Like, you don't really
I
know too much about, like, Samara's backstory in the second one. You just know she's a Justicar, she's, like, super about rules, super rigid,
Then the code permits you to stay.
all that stuff. Whereas, like, then in this one, and that's how you know her in the second one, it's just, like, you know, and you hunt down Morinth in the second one, so you know that, like, she values the code more than her own blood, basically.
I will visit, as a Justicar should.
But then you come to this one, and if she survived in Mass Effect 2 and comes to here, it's like, at that point, she obviously loves her daughters so much that she can't betray the code. That's just a Justicar thing. So, like, the only choice is to kill herself rather than kill her daughter. I think if you don't have Samara alive, I'm pretty sure they both die. Like, Falaire and Rila both die. I don't think Rila leaves Falaire. I think they... Oh, sorry, Falaire leaves Rila. I don't think they, thing. It's time to fight Samara.
When I said the galaxy needs you against the Reapers.
You were right. It's past time I joined your battle.
Well, yes.
I'll fight in your armies, Shepard, once I speak with them.
Again, like, this is a galaxy-spanning extinction event. This is not really an us versus them. I don't understand why I have to gather support. This should just be rocking up to their planet and going, so those Reapers, they're assholes, right? You want to help us kill them all? Sweet, let's go.
Right, Commander. I'll just follow the smoke.
Like, why is this ever in doubt? I don't understand why you have to gain allies and do favors for people. Like, if you don't, we're all dead. I don't understand.
No idea the situation had deteriorated so quickly.
But yeah, there's so many powerful moments in this one.
May the Ardat Yakshi find rest. What the Reapers did to them was monstrous. I had another team of commandos headed to the monastery who I can now formally transfer to Admiral Hackett's command. They'll serve you loyally, Commander. Farewell.
Like, just imagine if you choose not to take the Paragon thing there. You just let her shoot herself right in the head in front of her daughter. Man, that's heavy. Alright, aliens. Volus Dreadnought Quunu. The Volus have only produced one Dreadnought, the Quunu, named after the diplomat who negotiated their client race status with the Turians. The Quunu is the only Volus ship of its class, but is remarkably well armed. Its broadside cannons and main guns are all Thanix magnetic hydrodynamic weapons. A Turian general touring the Quunu after its maiden system voyage enthusiastically declared that the ship could char a planet 3 times over. While its construction was funded entirely by the Elkos Combine Corporation, the Dreadnought was jointly gifted to the Vol Protectorate and Turian hierarchy upon completion. Neat. Governor Grovan Pasnus. The governor of the Batarian colony Kamala was outspoken in the early hours of the Reaper assault, blaming the Alliance for the destruction of Batarian comm buoys that were in fact destroyed by the Reapers. Now liberated from his world, the governor has undergone a dramatic conversion. His daily extranet videos rally his formerly conservative xenophobic subjects to embrace the Citadel species as brothers and sisters in arms. Unlike many Batarian politicians, he also avoids micromanaging military affairs, content with inspirational tasks and the logistical nightmare of providing urgently needed relief to Batarian refugees. Cool. The Void Devils. The Void Devils are a recent military creation consisting of Vulture fighter pilots trained by human and Turian mentors. Though uniformly young by other species standards, the Devils have laser-like focus on the task of taking out enemy ships. Courageous in the extreme, they are also notably disciplined for Vulture. During the invasion of their homeworld, the Devils fought hard but ultimately obeyed the order to retreat while the wing was still intact, leaving them alive but burning for revenge. A Vulture Labor Team. Wow, they're not worth dog shit. 15. Nothing's worth 15. These socialized Vulture were a maintenance and calibration crew on a small scientific outpost orbiting Tyrix. Such skilled labor is rare among Vulture, but not unheard of, since Vulture trained by other species for precision tasks develop finely tuned nerves and sensors. Additionally, this crew can heal cellular damage caused by radiation exposure, which is useful since the Crucible is being built where no planet's magnetosphere protects it, and extravehicular activity on its hull is often required. Liquid assets. No war can be fought without a bankroll, and the corporate mavens of Ilium know it. Having escaped the invasion, a so-called Gang of Five is leveraging their staggering financial power to acquire the best talent and materials for the Prothean device. They are doing so in necessary ignorance, believing they are hiring and acquiring parts for a new kind of fusion plant, as the device's existence is a tightly guarded secret. Wow, we've nearly filled up our effective military strength. I think you only need, I think if you max out the bar, that's good. You can get any ending you want. I think you only actually need 75% of the bar. But you can get the best ending if you get the full bar. And we're getting half, so we could have double this if I'd played the multiplayer. That's the only issue with this game in the long run, is the readiness rating thing, which I don't like, because you have to play a hell of a lot of the multiplayer to get a high readiness rating. I think if you play it on... If you play it on normal and you win one of the multiplayer matches, I think you get 2% in that area, and every area drops by 1% every day. So and it's completely random where you get, so it's very annoying. Okay. The 103rd Marine Division, so it got updated. Nickname, we're going to have... Down here. Commander Shepard's interview with Diana Allers about the attempted takeover of the Citadel noted Cerberus' tactical missteps, which improved the morale of Alliance ground forces. Nice. Synth Diamond heat sinks. Synthetic diamond is a key ingredient in military-grade heat sinks that are used in computing high using computing, high-end thermal clips, and starship weapons. Liberating tons of it from facilities on Brez will help both ground and space forces. The Asari. So now we have Asari Commandos. Asari Commandos train from an early age to control their minds and bodies, seeking the ultimate economy of thought and movement. They are taught that each shot and each decision be made without hesitation. While exact training methods are vary among teams, all commandos are consummate professionals. Their ambushes, quick strikes, and clever tactics have bested larger, well-armed units in thousands of recorded conflicts. Samara. The Justicars are an ancient Asari order dedicated to finding and punishing those who would harm others. They rigidly adhere to the Justicar Code, a comprehensive, complicated list of laws. By assaulting the innocent, slaughtering the helpless, and refusing to acknowledge any authority above themselves, the Reapers are an affront to nearly everything the Code stands for. The Justicar Samara has set aside all other responsibilities, pledging to stop the Reapers even if it kills her. Oh, I have so much stuff. Asari Cruiser Nephrane. The Asari Cruiser Nephrane is named for a lost city said to be buried in ice at Thessia's south pole. The cruiser still carries scars from scores of Geth fighters it took on during the Battle of the Citadel in 2183. The crew refuses to have the scars removed, considering them marks of honor and a reminder of how close they came to annihilation. Asari Research Ships. The Asari scientists in Orisoni had isolated themselves to prevent academic and corporate theft of their work. They've been researching new polymers, looking for a material with high heat resistance and zero conductivity that is dirt cheap to produce. One of their prototype materials appears ideal for insulating the crucible's venting chambers. Asari Cruiser Sibian. The Sibian is an Asari cruiser-class warship. A mix-up during the cruiser's construction left it with an unusually large drive core, and engineers redesigned the ship around the excessive power source. The Sibian's unusually robust engines provide enough energy to generate kinetic barriers normally reserved for dreadnoughts. That's fun. The graceful soaring spires common to Asari architecture look deceptively delicate, but Thessia's palaces, universities, and theaters have stood longer than most civilizations. Shit. It's a bold claim. Asari architectural engineers dispatched to the Crucible are testing the weapon's construction to make sure it can withstand tremendous amounts of pressure. If built improperly, stress could tear the Crucible in half upon activation. As long as it does activate, though, I don't really care. Volis fabrication units. Volis companies are skilled at mass-producing whatever manufactured goods are currently in demand. Factories use modular equipment to switch their production lines from arms to housing to the next big galactic buying trend. Recovered from a manufacturing compound, these fabrication units can stamp out custom plastics for the Crucible on an industrial scale. Okay. I'm not going to read the rest of them. There's so many, but we'll just click here. I'll scroll down a bit. So if you want to read them, you can pause the video. I'll try and only read the important ones, because, yeah, like, holy shit. There's a lot of reading in this game, man. Sometimes I just don't want it. I just want to get around to it. But we have a hell of a lot of military strength. And we're only at half effectiveness. So we could absolutely smash this if we played the multiplayer. But unfortunately, I don't think we really can. I don't think there's enough. Sure. What do you got, Trainor?
I found something you need to see.
Sure.
What have you got?
A group of Cerberus scientists cut ties and fled. Perhaps they finally realized they were on the wrong side. We don't know what they were researching, but they were among the Elusive Man's top scientists. They could help build the Crucible.
Sure. That's a good idea.
Maybe we could recruit.
But actually, no, I agree with the other one, if we could trust them.
Doing the right thing. I know I did.
And you were right, Commander. Whatever crimes Cerberus is committing now...
That's right.
I was on Horizon when the Collectors attacked.
Really?
Yes. I was visiting my family during a university holiday.
That's right. We did good.
Running studies. You were saving me and my family.
Yeah, like,
The Alliance tried to make contact with
don't get me wrong. We did good, just because Cerberus is bad.
Searching. As is Cerberus. I've been monitoring Cerberus communications.
Okay.
I've charted signal frequency from various Cerberus cells by location and cross-referenced known ship movements.
You found them?
There's no way to be certain, but I've got a definite possibility.
Okay.
Nice work. Put it on the map and I'll give it a look.
Yeah, we'll go have a look.
It's on the map now, Commander. Thanks.
You got any emails? You know how I like my emails. Visiting the Citadel. From Javik. Commander, I find this messaging system to be outdated and clumsy. I assume Specialist Trainer was joking when she said I had to type letters to form words. I want to visit the Citadel the next time we travel there. In my lifetime, it had been captured by the Reapers. If you would like to join me, I'll be in the area where the embassies are located. I believe this concept of galactic control shared among races is a lie. I need an excuse to tear myself away from all these monitors. Come see me next time we dock on the Citadel. From Karine Lamaze. As of an hour ago, Asari High Command has assigned my squad to support you. We will ride with the 2nd Fleet until it's time to deploy. If you allow me a personal note, I know a few of the commandos who went down to that monastery. Nothing will bring them back, but hearing that the place went up in smoke is the only good news I've heard in weeks. From Samara. I finished my business on Lessus. I would offer to travel once again with you on the Normandy, but the code dictates I join the fight where it is most dire. While you do your essential work, I will do my best to help hold the front. Before I depart, I will return to the Citadel for a short time to prepare. If it does not interfere with your duties, come find me there. From Miranda Lawson. Shepard, I discovered a few things about my sister. It's bad, but there's something else going on. I'm back on the Citadel. I'll find a place to meet and send you a nav point when you get there. From Liara to Sony. I've been working on something I'd like to show you. Can we meet in your quarters when you have a moment? Sure. Wait, can we meet in my quarters? Yes, but first I want to go to your quarters and get some upgrades done with old Glyph. Because I think we have at least one. Nice.
Yes, but it's also a good way to draw enemy.
We have a couple. So what are we going to do with this? Power damage up or health? We'll do power damage up. We use that incendiary a lot. Just going to talk over these two. Sure. Ooh, power damage bonus. We'll have enough money. And then we'll get another power damage bonus. Shit. So we have a lot of power damage bonuses. I'm into that. You know, more incendiary thing. The fireball works pretty damn well. And we use it a hell of a lot. Alright, so let's see what Liara wants, what she's been working on. Oh, we can talk to Talia, I guess.
I'm free if you'd like to come up.
But I want to talk to Liara first. That's right, because you have to talk to her, like, away from the public.
Thanks for asking me.
Not that literally anywhere would be just as good.
You okay?
I guess not in the war room, right?
No, I'm really not. 17 million lives are riding on me. And I don't know if I can save them.
Yeah, it's not your responsibility. They're dumbasses that attack the Geth again.
I helped my father and Zen's ideas, the new tech that made an invasion too good to pass up, that's based on my father's work.
Yeah, but not your work.
Because of me? If I don't...
We know your father was a bit crazy.
I couldn't do this without you, Shepard. I feel like I'm bluffing, trying to convince them that the Admiral's daughter knows what she's doing.
Not the Admiral's daughter. The Admiral.
That's right.
I know. And at least now I can...
You're your own Admiral, kind of.
That's
Even
why
though
I
it's
accepted the position.
more of a title than anything else.
Me?
When they offered me this position, I asked myself what you'd do. I thought you'd take the chance to make things better.
You're goddamn right.
It sounds stupid. It's just, I know I'm not really qualified for this.
You're doing fine, Tally. And thanks.
You haven't stuffed up.
I should get back.
You know, they still have you as an Admiral. They could just
I'll talk to you later.
charge you with treason. Wouldn't be the first time. Alright, before you invite Liara, I'm going to check out the armor. So what do we got? Casa Fabrication. Let's see. So that's shield regen speed up, which is pretty good. So we could get more power damage or more weapon damage. You might actually go more power damage. More health. Headshot, weapon damage and headshot damage is actually pretty good too. So what's that? Armax Arsenal. Arms, how about we go... Ooh, power recharge speed. It's pretty good. What about our legs? More power recharge speed? Maybe more ammo capacity on the legs. Wow, we're like a real black set of armor here. Okay. It's pretty good though. Alright, what does Liara want? Come on up, Liara, my love.
You had something you wanted to discuss in my cabin?
Is it banging? Is it knobbing? I'm always up to discuss knobbing. It's a sex toy box.
Come on in.
She's been working on just some sort of amazing sex toy. That's what it is. Shh, don't tell anyone. It's a secret.
I've been thinking about the knowledge we gathered on the Reapers.
I'm guessing from the music it's not a sex toy.
So, I put a plan
Bit
in
too
place
somber.
to preserve things for the future.
Okay.
What's this?
It's a light show.
Information on the Reapers, relays, different cultures, and blueprints of the Crucible. But there's one entry I wanted you to...
That's very cool.
Which one?
I like the idea of it.
Your own.
There's a point actually, like,
Have your input. How would you like history to remember you?
you know, like, I love the idea. She's a bit biased, but imagine if you would lose this. Like, you lose to the Reapers, but then in the next cycle, the next 1,000 years or whatever, there's a new shepherd that's just like, not a shepherd, but you know what I mean, like the same kind of person. But then they're just like, wow, this shepherd guy, he was amazing.
Please, I was an archaeologist. I know what I'm doing.
Okay, but electronics will...
Time capsules and seeding copies on multiple
Ah.
And while it's not foolproof, the VI I'm installing has every translation and linguistics program I could find.
Fair enough.
So it's an information guide like Vigil on Ilos?
Yes, I've been preparing it for some time.
Okay.
It will be a privilege to guide the future discoverers of Have you decided what you would like Dr. T'Soni to write in your entry, Commander?
No. Just be honest.
Put down the truth. Good, bad. Don't leave anything out. Let history be the judge.
That's it. Just tell it like it is.
In the facts, let me just delete all these breathless passages on your heroics.
You writing anything I can't live up to?
Well, I mean, if it's the truth.
I can't help myself. You're a good friend, Shepard.
Oof. Oof. So are you. Just a friend? Ouch.
I haven't. I wish I could have joined you back on Ilium.
Yeah, but you were shadow brokering and whatnot. Yeah.
Well,
You joined me for a bit.
I did just write your name in the stars.
It's true. Oh. No banging? Oh, I should have told her to write it. I blew it. I blew it, gang. No, I think we get one more chance before the end to like build up that rapport. But anyway, guys, we are going to leave this episode here. Okay, sure, down in engineering. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more content from me, the Aussie Nerd, feel free to subscribe to my channel and check out the other videos on there. If you think any friends might enjoy my content, make sure you share videos with them. Really appreciate it. And finally, if you want to leave any hints, tips, tricks, feedback of the videos, or you just want to say hi, make sure you do so in the comment section down below so I can see it. I'll see all of you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.